rock and roll. I thought I'd weigh in on the debate yesterday, the first and maybe only presidential debate between President Joe Biden, and former President Donald J. Trump. I don't know if you guys watched it. It was a real shit show. Biden really was like a goddamn drugged up robot. I guess if you were just listening to the audio, you might think he kind of sounded cogent, but when you watch the video, he just looked like a automaton, and his verbal acuity and other issues are just completely obvious. I mean, we know this. We knew this for a long time, right? Okay, so Trump was just regular Trump, just toned down, very professional. He was not as aggressive and bullying as he can be, as he maybe should have been. I don't know. But he came across professional and a little bit irritated. And that one line where he was like, I don't know what he just said there. I don't think he knows either. And yeah, man, dude. So now what's funny is this was broadcast on CNN. And I usually never watch CNN, but I stayed to listen. And immediately out the gate, the CNN commentators all grilled Joe Biden as being fucked up. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I thought they were going to cover up for him. Honest to God, I thought they were going to cover up for him. Well, this was, anyway, like Joe Scarborough said, he's the smartest he's ever been. And then, 3 months later, he says, oh my God, this guy's got to go. So now what's up? What's next? I mean, honestly, I don't think Joe is going to want to step down. I see 2, maybe 3 options. The first option is that the cabinet uses the 25th Amendment. There's a supermajority of the cabinet members that say that this dude is incompetent for whatever reason, medically, mentally, and he needs to step down. That would make Kamala Harris our first fake black president, because apparently her dad is Jamaican and actually not black or something like that. Her mom's Indian. It's whatever. She's not really African American, apparently. She's Indian. That's where the darkness comes from. And the Jamaican might have been, there were slave owners. So were they black? I mean, there are blacks that have been slave owners, but whatever. I digress. So I don't think they're going to let her get anywhere near power. She's less liked than even Joe Biden and less competent than even Joe Biden in his comatose state. That's number one. Number two, Mark Dice mentioned CIA magic dart takes him out. I don't know if that's necessary, but, it could happen. And number three is the suggestion that at the convention, the delegates will renounce their support for Joe Biden and pick somebody else, supposedly Gruesome Newsom, the silver-tongued fox with pretty nice-looking hair for, I don't know, was he a 57-year-old guy, 58-year-old guy? But the way he's ruined California, I don't think he has much hope on the numbers, on the merits. And so many people are leaving California. I don't know if he could pull it off. But he probably would do a better showing than Joe Biden would. Honestly, I think this is going to be a Reagan Revolution type landslide. The second term for Ronald Reagan was, 49 states went for Reagan. I think only Minnesota. I think only Minnesota and Hawaii maybe? Or I know for sure Minnesota went for, didn't go for Reagan, went for Mondale. Yeah. Those are my thoughts. I mean, it's worth watching. I know it was a little bit cringe. I obviously had to watch it live. Supposedly there was a 2-minute delay on it. And I don't know if they were doing any shenanigans. But it was worth watching. I didn't like the format. This 2-minute, 1 minute bullshit. They kept giving Joe Biden an additional response time. It seemed like it. Biden would say something, Trump would react, Biden would respond, Trump would react, Biden would respond again, or vice versa. Like, and then they would cut people off. Yeah, we're moving on to another topic. But like, those were the rules. So, yeah, I mean, it was good to see. It's obvious to anybody who could watch with their own eyes that even though Trump is 3 or 4 years younger than Biden, but he is in a completely normal league of his own. I mean, mentally and factually, come on. They're just night and day. You could say, oh, they're almost the same age. They're almost the same age, but they're not the same condition. They're not in the same condition. And Joe Biden was never that smart. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I wanted to get it out there. Headed to the Rennick. Gonna grab some moon pies, also known as the pata Nutella, or whatever the hell it's called, pata Nutella, the Portuguese style egg yolk custard pies. And I need to just chill out for a few minutes. So that's what's up, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. How do I stop this damn thing?